I love collecting and playing Pokemon, and since the great stay at home and don't come near me of 2020, Pokemon collecting has had a boom. Now with everyone back at work, the Pokemon market has seen a slight dip and a level out, with some people leaving the collecting scene behind. But one of the things that people really missed out on the most was playing the Pokemon card game itself. Collecting Pokemon cards has always been one of the biggest parts of the Pokemon TCG, and if you're a collector yourself, I have 5 reasons why you should be playing the Pokemon TCG. Reason number 1, really easy to learn. One thing I'm worried about when learning a new card game is how easy it is to understand, and this is coming from someone who's played Yu-Gi-Oh for over a decade. The Pokemon TCG is described as Magic the Gathering Light. It's a very similar version of the game structure, but the basics of the game are really easy to understand, with very few restrictions on actions. Examples being that you can only really use one support card per turn, attaching an energy once per turn, and attacks are always the last action performed. Otherwise, you're pretty free to play your turn normally and without disruption from your opponent. If you want me to make a video series on how to play or deck building, let me know in the comments below. This game was designed with a basic structure that can be understood and easily played at a basic level. To win the game, you just gotta knock out your opponent's Pokemon and take prizes. You win the game if you have no prize cards left to take, or your opponent has no Pokemon on the bench to bring up to the active, or your opponent simply has no cards left to draw in their deck when they need to draw for turn. If you want to learn how to play for free, and from the comfort of your own home, segueing into reason number 2, is the Pokemon TCG online game. Pokemon TCG card game is a free app, which you can download to your computer, your Mac, your iPad, whatever it is you use, and just start learning to play from the get-go. There's easy tutorials and NPCs just to be able to get learning the simple basics of the game. And you can earn cards and packs, build your own decks, just like you would in the physical game. And those code cards that you've probably been giving away, you can start using them now, because by using them you get free packs to open online, trade those cards with other people for cards, or trade your packs for other packs, whichever's easier. Add your friends, test your builds. There's even an online tournament where you can take part and really test the skills on the ladder to earn more packs, more cards. Then you could easily spend hours upon hours having fun. On a side note, the TCG Online will be shutting down and relaunching itself under a new name, Pokemon TCG Live. I don't know when this will be, but the premise is still the same, but it will be more widely available to people, and it's even going to get a phone support, so I look forward to battling some of you on my phone while on a road trip, probably visiting family. Sorry, Mum. Reason number 3. You'll gain a new appreciation for the cards you're collecting. I know everybody wants to pull the big money cards, the gold cards, alt arts, rainbows, but have you ever read the attacks and abilities on these cards? Have you ever considered how these cards work within the game? You're probably thinking, but John, the VMAXs are the best. But there are plenty of single prize decks out there that will more than give most VMAX decks a real good run for their money. If you don't know what a single prize deck means, it's the term used to describe a deck build of Pokemon that once are knocked out, give your opponent only 1 prize, unlike Pokemon V that give 2 prizes and VMAX that give 3. Here are 2 examples of Pokemon cards that most people just look over. First I want to talk about is Pukumuku. At first glance, it doesn't look like much, its attack is awful, but its ability is where it truly shines. The ability Picture Pukumuku reads, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your hand, you may reveal it and put it to the bottom of your deck, and if you do, draw a card. You can't use more than 1 Picture Pukumuku each turn. So by playing a single copy of this card, you can turn this card into a fresh new draw every turn, essentially turning your 60 card deck into a 59 card deck. Second, I want to talk about is the Galarian Obstagoon from Fusion Strike. Stage 2 Pokemon normally get passed by, but this Pokemon's got something really crafty up its sleeve. The Merciless Strike attack reads, if your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 90 more damage, on top of the 60 standard, so dealing a whopping 150 total damage, for the cost of a single Darkness energy, which is amazing. And this works really well with the Zigzagoon that has the Headbutt Tantrum ability, where once you place it from your hand to the bench, it does a single damage counter to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you can see why they work so well together. So there are some single strike decks that can be really viable and competitive in their own right. Also, they're very cheap to build, only costing around the £20 to £30 marks to build, whereas a single copy of Mew VMAX is going for around the same value. So you don't have to play VMAX decks to have fun, and once you've read and played with these cards, you'll gain a new appreciation for Pokemon cards as a whole. Reason number 4. Local tournaments and competitive scenes are opening back up to players. Yes, now has never been a better time to play Pokemon this year, because by March, you'll be able to go to your local gaming store and whip your deck out. You'll be able to have games with other like-minded people who are also likely collecting cards just like you. You'll be able to trade, make new friends, and grow as a player. Not everybody who plays a trading card game plays heavy competitive decks. Most are just looking to have fun, play casually. Unlike some card games, yes, I'm looking at you, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm playing a game where not every card I play in my first turn gets negated, and I lose because I need a playset of 3 different cards that are all over at the cost of £100 each just to stand a chance. I'm not salty, you are.
That escalated quickly.
I've played Pokemon in 3 different eras of this game, and every time the player community has been amazing and so genuine. They love helping others get into the game, giving advice about decks, products, and there's community discords, Facebook pages to join as well and interact with. I can't sell this more. And reason number 5, there are so many products for first-time players. There are plenty of products to help you build a deck and start playing and learn to improve as you go. But if you're very new to collecting, playing a theme deck is a great start to introduce new players to an already built deck that you can just start playing right away. It even comes with a little manual telling you the main strategy of what the deck is and how to play the game. And once you're playing it, you can develop it slowly into a fully dominant deck. Another great product are ETBs. These not only come with packs to open, they come with a rulebook, damage counters, status counters, sleeves. They are very good value for starting players. But in combination with a theme deck, the ETB creates the best starter package for new players into this game. Another great product is the build and battle kits from pre-release. If you go to your local game shop on pre-release day, you'll be able to purchase a build and battle kit, which comes with a promo, a set of cards that will become the bulk of your new deck, and 4 packs from whichever set the kit is from. You'll sometimes also get free extra packs from your locals. That's normally included in the cost. Not every shop does that. These are fantastic value for money and give you a real deck build experience that we all need to grow as players. And with more packs you open over time, you can eventually develop your deck into whatever you want it to be. Which is exactly what myself and Jamie from JKR Discoveries are doing in our sealed only series, where we started off with pre-release kits and some packs, and each week opening more packs to battle it out and see who has the better deck. Here's a link to the video series, which you should totally go and check out, by the way. We're having so much fun and have pulled so many amazing cards. And if you love the content like this, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.